This is an insane idea. Recently, I've noticed a lot of influencers getting their own gym.
Welcome to my home gym.
New home gym. I have a gym, and it's in my home.
And not only are a lot of these gyms absolutely massive, but they're also so expensive. And I don't know about you, but I don't have the space or the money. But I do have this pantry. This is where I store my groceries, my DVD collection. It's a pretty small space. But I reject the idea that you need a bunch of space and a bunch of money to get a good workout.
Whoops.
So I'm gonna try something.
I open it? Go for it.
Okay.
Whoa.
Wow.
Holy shit. Holy shit.
I'm trying to build the world's smallest gym inside my pantry, but it's not gonna be easy. In order for this gym to be a success, it needs to meet 3 requirements. First, I need to complete a full body workout in this tiny space, no compromising on exercises, and the ability to take any muscle all the way to failure. One down, 100 to go. So the second requirement is I don't want to spend anything more than $2,500 on this gym. So we're balling on a budget, and I might have to get a little crafty to make everything work. My third and final point is I want this space to feel like a luxury gym. So every time I walk into my pantry, it should feel like I'm stepping into an Equinox. The only problem is I've actually never built anything before, so how hard could it be? And with my pantry fully cleared out, I am officially working with 5.5 feet of width and 7 feet 10 inches across. All right, so here's the plan. Given my limited space, having a smart design is key. So I want to have a traditional bench and squat setup in the center of the room. This is the only part of the space where this will actually work, even if I can order some of these smaller barbells that are designed for a smaller space. Then in the back right corner, I'll be adding a wall-mounted pull-up bar that I'm hoping I can hang some stuff from to create a full calisthenics section. And finally, in the back corner is where I will add some light storage to put extra equipments and any overflow stuff that don't fit into the rest of my house. Now, for reference, I did look up what the current world's smallest gym is, and it happens to be a 2 meter by 2 meter circle that was sponsored by Meta. But all this space is just an open circle with a VR headset. So there is no workout equipment, and I'm calling bullshit. So if I can actually get in a full body complete workout in my pantry, I think that world record's up for grabs. Because I don't want anything happening to this tile floor, I have picked up these 3 stall mats, which should help with noise, and specifically, they will protect the tile if ever a weight drops or something happens. Tile should be fine with this. And once this entire floor is covered, we should be good to start moving in equipment, assuming I find some. And the total cost for laying down 4 stall mats to cover my floor comes out to $375. And that's before I added any weights, which could be a problem. Okay, so one thing I just didn't factor in when I was planning this gym, how expensive everything has gotten. I have a set of adjustable dumbbells that I have used for the past 5 years that I got for 50 bucks. And I looked online and found the same dumbbells, only with less weight, selling for almost 100 bucks. And that is pretty much what I'm finding with all equipment that I am searching across the board. So I am either gonna have to scour Facebook Marketplace looking for deals, or I might try something I have never done before. So I decided to pitch my plan for building the world's smallest gym to some fitness companies to see if any of them would like to help me beat a billionaire and take a world record. And while I'll get to how these companies responded to my shameless acts of solicitation, right now I have another problem. These stall mats are now fully cut and installed in the space, and they fit great. The bad news is cleaning out my pantry has left the rest of my space looking like this. My place is trashed. So not only do I need to build a gym, but I need to find somewhere to put everything I'm pulling out of my pantry, because right now I'm just putting half of it back. Which is concerning, because in just 3 weeks, I'm going to have 4 judges coming to my place to rate whatever I have built behind this door.
I have high expectations for this.
Including a professional interior decorator to rate my design skills, as well as fitness YouTuber and researcher Jeremy Ethier to determine if my pantry gym actually can function as a real gym.
What the heck is this?
And if I can't pass with these judges, I'll have no chance when it comes to the world record. Just speaking honestly, having a gym that I can easily train and film in has been a dream of mine for a long time. In fact, 2 years ago, I actually made a deal with my landlord to rent out half of their garage to turn that into a gym that I could easily film in for these videos. But right before that happened, a pipe broke in my ceiling and I actually had to leave the space for good. So my goal with this space is to finally see that dream through, even if the only way to do it is by putting the gym inside a literal closet. So to get started, I'm moving in all the equipment I do have, including adjustable dumbbells, 1 ab mat, 2 workout belts, these little hand grippers, and 1 set of gymnastic rings that I've only ever used outside. So I've just found a deal on a wall-mounted pull-up bar that I have ordered, and honestly, it is probably as big as I can fit in this space, but my plan is, because I have a pair of rings, I should be able to hang those to the pull-up bar. So not only will I be able to do all my pull-ups, all my weighted pull-ups, but I should be able to do dips. I should be able to do ring push-ups. I should be able to do rows. So having a pull-up bar that is large enough to be able to hold them and still give me room in the space, I think that's gonna be a huge win. I also managed to pick up 4 10-pound plates off of Facebook Marketplace for 20 bucks, which is encouraging. But as for my emails, okay, I just got a reply to my email from a real company and I'm just gonna read this right now. Hey Brendan, reviewed your proposal with the team and we love your idea. Here at Speediance, we are committed to providing space-efficient home workout equipment for any space. And we think our Gym Monster 2 would be a perfect fit for your goal. They go into a bunch more details about what the equipment is, what it does, but I can't believe that just worked. I cannot believe that worked. Oh my gosh, let's go. And 5 days after getting their email, it's arrived. And while I've been told this equipment is perfect for any small-sized apartment, just getting it into my pantry wasn't the easiest. So the packaging is too big to fit around this corner, which means I've got to unbox it in this hallway and somehow get it in. How am I gonna do this? Now, I probably should have asked for help moving this, but because most of the people I would have asked are going to be reviewing the space, I wanted to keep this a surprise. Spooky. And with no other equipment in place yet, I've got a lot riding on whatever gear is inside this box. Here it is. Okay, we are moving it. Okay. We have equipment. We have equipment. In fact, we have a lot of equipment with cable attachments, ropes, barbells, a storage rack, and one thing I definitely wasn't expecting, a 6-foot rowing machine. All right, so it is time to give this a test. Tricep push downs. Set weight per side. Let's say 30. Don't know what that was about. Okay, turn Okay, I might need to read the manual before I actually use this. The product I'm trying to figure out is called the Gym Monster 2 from Speediance. And according to the website, it works by using a magnetized resistance profile to increase or decrease the weight. Okay. Got some resistance. And when I finally did figure out how to turn off the music, I realized my home gym just got a crazy upgrade. Oh, that's heavy. That's... Ooh. That's actually really enough. And with my first goal being to take any muscle group to failure, at least for my biceps, things are looking good. Whew, I got some more. Come on. God. Oh. Ooh. Okay. Okay, that's good. That is good. As for the rest of my body, I'm optimistic. I feel like we have made some good progress. The equipment fits, and I've only tested a few upper body workouts so far, but they feel really good. And I can definitely take my sets all the way to failure on this, and there are still a lot of attachments and pieces that I have not tried out, and I am way too exhausted to get to today. But this place still does not feel like a gym. It feels like a broom closet with one piece of equipment. However, I still need to see how this holds up, testing some of the more intense compound lifts like bench press, like a full lower body workout. But one thing I'm realizing is I pretty much have no space for my lower body when I lay down on the bench if I want to do something like a bench press. So I may have to move this to another wall, and that's going to change the entire design of what I have planned. And hopefully I can still make this work. So I'm changing my original design from placing my weight setup to the far left side of the room. And I'll be using the pull-up bar mounted on the wall as my centerpiece. And this should leave me enough space for a moderate amount of shelving as well as a workout mirror to hopefully make the space feel less like a closet. So to help with that, today I am making an IKEA run. I have been looking at models of various luxury gyms to see how they handle things like lighting, color choices, organization, and I think I can create a similar feel and aesthetic within my pantry, but with just a few key purchases. But it didn't come without a cost. With today coming in as my most expensive day yet, with $408 spent at IKEA and another $463 on wood paneling for the walls. As for how progress is going with the Speediance, okay, so the last time I tested my bench press, I could do my own body weight for 13 reps. Okay, here we go. This machine supposedly has a self-spotter device, so if I get the weight down and I can't get it back up, it should save me. So I'm gonna go to failure and assume that works, because if it doesn't, it was nice knowing you. Ooh, there we go. Oh, oh! What? Where's the feature? Where's the self-support? Come on. Oh. Thankfully, there was still a safety switch, which brought my humiliation to an end. So it turns out you do have to turn that feature on if you want it to work. Is that right? I'm gonna try this again. But I will say once I scaled some of the weight down, not only was I able to get in a full bench workout while taking my sets right to failure, but I actually completed my entire upper body workout in my 5x7 closet. Okay, so the good news is I can already pretty much get a complete upper and lower body workout using the Speediance. I was able to get creative and make a couple small tweaks to pretty much match some lower body exercises I've been doing in the gym and basically take all of those movements to failure, which is great. Holy shit. The bad news is my place still looks like a train wreck, and none of my other equipment has yet to arrive. So I have already pre-stained the wood that is gonna go up behind my pull-up bar, and I am just trying to get ahead on anything that I can right now, because once the skier arrives, it is just gonna be go, go, and go until the gym's finished. But it wasn't. I don't know why I didn't realize this earlier, but I assumed my condo would have wooden studs in the wall like every house does. But that is not the case. I am drilling in and hitting metal, which sounds sturdy, but apparently is not. I do still believe there is a relatively safe way to install a smaller pull-up bar and fasten it to the wall, but there are still risks. On the other hand, I don't feel like this gym is a gym if I don't have a pull-up bar, so yeah, we're gonna try this. Okay, for this to work, I need to successfully drill through all 4 steel studs to attach my baseboard, which should spread the weight out enough to be safe. And I'm saying should because at no point has anyone I've spoken to actually endorsed this idea. I don't think I've gone through it at all. So in 10 days, I am supposed to have people into this space to give me their honest feedback, and right now that is feeling like a disaster. I have basically IKEA shelves and one piece of equipment that was completely gifted to me. I have failed to accomplish the one big construction project this was going to require. I feel dumb. If there is any solace in that, it is the fact that I do still have the wall panels to put up. I do still have like some projects that I'm hoping will be less difficult than trying to install the pull-up bar, because I need a win right now. I need a win, and I gotta figure out what I'm gonna do for this calisthenics. So with just a week before I was supposed to preview my space, I decided to put all my focus into just getting the space to feel like a gym, while trying to find any way I could to fit calisthenics into the space. Okay, so the gym is finished and it is time for the judges to arrive, and also, my place is not a mess anymore. I have been able to find a place for everything that came out of my pantry, reusing a lot of my old shelving, and I purchased one cabinet for $200 to cover the rest of my extra kitchen supplies. But even with that purchase, this gym did come in under budget, which obviously is a huge thanks to getting the Speediance for free. But because I did save some money off that, I am going to donate the rest of my budget to a local charity here in Vancouver that both Cam and I really like. So the only questions left to answer now is, how does the space look and feel? Does it have that professional gym feeling, even though it's just in my pantry? And can I actually get a full workout in? I am nervous, but I am also excited. I am excited, and I'm gonna get changed and start welcoming people in.
Take your shoes off.
What up?
Come on in.
Thank you, sir.
I'm excited to see this.
Oh good, I feel nervous.
I have high expectations for this.
I am so curious what is behind
I
this.
just want your like honest, unfiltered opinion.
I'm trying to like picture what it was before.
After you.
I open it?
Go for it.
Okay.
Whoa.
Wow!
Holy sh! Holy
Do you want the house tour? I could take you to the first, second, third floor. And I promise none of this is a metaphor. I just want you to come inside.
Dude, the mirror looks so nice.
I love the lighting, the ambiance.
Dude, the logo. The logo, wow.
What the heck?
This is incredible.
Really?
Yeah, you totally did it.
You did this.
I did this.
You're not lying.
I don't understand how this happened.
It's like a mini luxury gym.
What the heck is this?
Oh, I gotta show you this. This is the secret.
How high can this go?
Up to 220 pounds.
I'm skeptical, but
Let me show you how this works.
oh, it's really pulling.
Yeah.
Wow. Get out of here. This is insane.
That's crazy. That's so sick.
I wasn't expecting that much resistance. That's good.
It's pretty good. Here, let me show you what else you can do with it, which I like.
Is it overload eccentric? Oh yeah, that's nice. That is nice. I like that. This is solid. Oh, I'm impressed. I'm impressed. Eccentric mode. This seems awesome. Counts your reps too. Nice.
I can't believe this is just like in your pantry. Like, what the heck?
The fact that you can actually deadlift 200 in the comfort of your own home.
Do reverse Nordics, and then I have been able to use the bench to do hamstring curls.
Okay.
Yep. And I have adjustable dumbbells, so I can then still do dumbbell press, dumbbell rows.
Right.
The one thing that's like really great about these is this
Yeah.
actually has a rowing extension.
Okay.
So to make it fit, I can just stake one box here,
Oh, no way.
and then I basically split it down the middle.
Amazing.
I would like to see a pull bar in here.
Say no more.
And you can hang from that and it's not gonna like budge.
I don't know, man. I don't trust these things.
All right, now I feel like I have to prove this is safe, or I'm gonna go down trying.
All right. I wish you luck, my friend.
Insane.
Wow.
And that is where the rings become handy. Then I have a dip station, or I have ring pull-ups,
I see.
or I have rows.
Okay, that's pretty clutch.
Dude, you've got like everything.
This elevated the gym. I'm very impressed. I'm not gonna lie. You're not really missing out on anything.
So are you like canceling your membership or what's going on here? Like, can I pay for a membership? Like, how does that?
Out of 10?
Out of 10? Like 10 out of 10.
I would give you 9 out of 10. Would say I want to work out with you in here, but I don't think there's room for 2.
One of us has to leave.
Okay.
One at a time. I'm kicked out. So not only did my gym pass all 4 of my original goals, which means it's actually ready to submit for a world record, but regardless of how that goes, since this space has been finished, I have genuinely been getting in a workout here every single day. And obviously I did get a huge assist from Speediance for gifting me this equipment, and the only thing they asked for in return was that I provide a link in the description in case you want to check it out for yourself. But that is it for me in this one. I am gonna get a workout in.